Hello, this is Pastor Stephen Mayanja of World Outreach Ministry Foundation here in Bulenge, where we have Bulenge Worship Center Church, and also we have Yesu Akwagala Jesus Loves You Primary School. And right here, as you have seen, you will see the children. The challenge we have in this community is water, safe and clean water. These children and their mothers walk distances, miles, looking for clean and safe water, which ends up not to be even clean. It looks clean, but it's not safe. I appeal to you. Can you team up with Jesus? Can you team up with World Outreach Ministry Foundation? Can you join us and we work together with United Team International to provide clean and safe water here in the Bulenge community, so that these children will be saved from walking long distances looking for water. Some of these girls know how to ride bicycles. You'll see one of them going to look for water. It's not safe, but together we can make a difference. Jesus bless people through people. Jesus heal people through people. Can you partner with Jesus to bless these children with safe and clean water in this community? I love you. I appreciate you. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. God bless you.
Not be shaken. We will not be moved. We are holding on to you, Jesus, forever. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Hallelujah. Erinnya lya Mukama lyebazibwe. Twagala okwebaza Katonda olw'omukisa ogw'amazzi ge twafunye agatuweereddwa aba United Community Church. Twagala okugulumiza Katonda olw'ekkanisa eyo olw'okutuwa omukisa gw'amazzi gano. Amazzi tubadde tugeetaaga ng'ekkanisa ey'Abakijula Worship Center, amazzi tugeetaaga nga essomero lya Yesu Akwagala Primary School, amazzi tubadde tugeetaaga ng'ab'ekyalo. Twagala okwebaza Katonda olw'omukisa gw'amazzi agatuweereddwa. Gagenda kuba gayamba ekkanisa, gagenda kuba gayamba essomero, gagenda kuba gayamba community yonna. Ate era omukisa gw'enjawulo gwe tumanyi gwe twafunye n'abadde batannaba kutegeera Kristo, abadde batannamanya Yesu, nabo omukisa weeguli bajja kuba bafuna amazzi. Bwe banajja okufuna amazzi bajja kwongera bajja kuba bafuna omukisa ogw'okukkiriza Kristo, bategeere obulungi bwa Kristo, bamanye obulungi bwa Kristo, era bajja kuweerwa omukisa mu linnya lya Mukama waffe Yesu. Twebaza nnyo aba United Community Church olw'omukisa ogwatuweereddwa olw'amazzi gano. Mukama batuweera omukisa.
Bannange twebaza Katonda olw'okubanga twafunye bwani wakigula. Amazzi tubadde nga tugajja waleyo ku ludiba, ne twafunye bbowa ey'okuziza tukamusizanga okugendera ku ludiba kimamazzi, ne twafunye bbowa eyawano okumbi era twebaza
Hi, we're Danny and Linda Packard. We're elders at Community Church International, Thief River Falls. We've been with the ministry 30 plus years. And God has been faithful to us throughout those 30 years. He's allowed me to go around the world. He's allowed me to dance on the mountaintops. And we serve a faithful God. And I always praise God for what He's done, not only for me personally, but what He's done for Lynn, what He's done for our family. He's allowed us to procure the finances to go different places. And we had a fall conference at Community Church. And Pastor Steve Mianje from World Outreach Missions was a speaker at our conference. And he sat down to the table one night with my lovely wife Linda, and she started telling him about a prophetic word that she'd had some 20 plus years ago, and she told him that the prophetic word was that she was supposed to go to Africa and rock the babies. And Pastor Steve's and Pastor Steve's comment was, "Why don't you do that?" And I know that at the time Linda just kind of looked at him and she said, "Well, I don't know." And he said, "Well, why don't you do it?" And so that really got the ball going. In 2018, we went to Africa along with Tom and Jen Ramsey, Pastor Jake, and Darlene Smith. And we went over and we put on a women's conference with 800 attendees, and then 3 days later we put on a youth conference for about 1,000 plus youth in Uganda.
God has a plan.
Mukama alina enteekateeka.
God has a timetable.
Mukama alina enteekateeka yo.
And he
Alina
knows
timetable yo.
and he knows exactly what he's doing.
Era amanyi ky'akola akimanyi bulungi.
But during this time, we had a lot of interaction with children, and so my wife we felt a real longing in our hearts for the children of Uganda, and we listened to different stories of where, you know, the children would have to walk for hours just to get some water. For cooking, for cleaning, for everything. And oftentimes, because they had to do this kept them out of school. It kept them, it put them in dangerous situations, not only from humans, but also from wild animals and that sort of thing. In most of the places, they had to boil their water because oftentimes they got it from pools of water that were, well, we'd call it swamp water. But, you know, they have to use whatever water is available. And so that's when God really laid it on Linda's heart that we need to do something for the children of Africa. And so, I mean, she was talking to me and she kept saying, "We got to do something for the children of Africa." And after we had got home, I was contemplating what she had said, and I remember I was in my jacuzzi tub, and that's where God speaks to me oftentimes, and I don't quite understand. But I was talking to God, and he said, "Well, dig me a well." And I'm going, "What, God?" And it was like I heard an audible voice say, "Dig me a well." And I'm going, "Okay, how are we going to do that?"
I'm here in Luero, the village of Bachijulula. This is the very point where they found water that will provide safe and clean water for the children in this community and the whole community here. Here we have a school just started. As you will see, we have children, they don't have safe and clean water. When we drill a well here, this well will provide clean and safe water to our children. At the school. And right behind me is the land where the school will be built, as you will be seeing in the pictures, and you will be seeing the children in the classroom. So the children walk to go down, look for water, but we have an opportunity. Really well here and bless them.
And he said, dig me a well. And I said, God, how are we going to do that? And he said, I'll provide. And so I'm going, okay, God, you know, you're going to have to do it because I don't have the finances to do it. And Linda doesn't have the finances to do it. So we put together a letter and we sent that letter out. And so through that process, not only from Linda's family, but also from the church family, from United Team International as a whole, they provided the funds for the first well. And that well was in Dick's Village. But there was also some additional funds raised, and so Pastor Jake said, well, if you can raise money for one well, why don't you dig two wells? And so I thought about it and I'm going, Lord, okay, you know, we'll do this, but you got to do it. I can't. And so we talked to Steve Miange, and he said that there is a village in eastern, I think it's eastern Uganda, called Bulenge village, and it's a village that, well, the surrounding area encompasses about 10,000 people, and so this well would be very beneficial, not only for, you know, just the city of Bulenge, but also the surrounding region. And so we kind of decided, okay, with the additional funds that we have, that we would start raising the finances for the second well.
Can you please partner with Jesus and partner with World Outreach Ministry Foundation to provide clean and safe water to this community? I thank you, and may God richly bless you.
Not be shaken. We will not be moved. We are holding on.